Loaves Fishes Family Kitchen helps feed hungry families and people in need. All are welcome and no questions are asked. As part of our Giving Day drive, KTVU's Alex Savage talked with the CEO of the organization about all the good work it's doing.
We serve hot and prepared meals that are served out of our commercial kitchen and is also provided by donor partners throughout Santa Clara and San Mateo counties. When we started as an organization 41 years ago, we started by feeding 11 adults and 15 children. And we will end this year having served over 1.8 million meals to our most vulnerable neighbors in need. That includes children, families, seniors, veterans, people with disabilities. It's just really been a problem that was significant already before the pandemic, but has been simply magnified 3- and 4-fold since the pandemic. We have more than tripled the number of meals that we serve each year since the pandemic started in March of 2020. And unfortunately, the trajectory just continues to go up for us.
Yeah, there are far too many people who just don't know where their next meal might come from here. How dire is the food insecurity crisis in the communities that you serve?
You know, it's far more significant than people would realize. It troubles folks to think that here in one of the richest communities in the world, that we have so much abundance butted up right against so much poverty and people struggling to make ends meet. And what we've been encountering more and more is it's those folks who've been struggling to make ends meet that are now finding themselves homeless or a moment away from being homeless and struggling. They just cannot make all things connect in order to pay all of their bills and meet all of their responsibilities. And they're having to make impossible choices. And unfortunately, the one choice that happens most frequently is the choice to take food off of the table. And food is that great leveler. We all need it, regardless of our circumstances. And it's the thing that for us, we need to put back and make first on people's plate, not last on people's plate. So our goal is to make sure that anyone who has need of a meal can come to us for a meal. We will feed you. We do not pre-qualify any of our guests. Your circumstances bring you to us for our assistance, and that's what we're here for. It's also very important to us that every meal that we serve is a meal that we would be proud to put on our own table, because we believe that hunger and homelessness should not be a deterrent to kindness, generosity, and dignity.
It sounds like from what you're saying, the pandemic really has changed who it is that you are serving in the community. What has that shift looked like in terms of who is turning to you for help?
Right. Well, two things have happened. It's not only been a shift in who we're serving, but also in how we are serving those meals. The who, unfortunately, has been growing in two particular areas, and those are families with children and extremely low-income seniors who simply are not able to get out to get a meal or are struggling so financially that finding additional food just becomes an impossible task for them. So our goal is to bring meals to where people are at. And so we really reshaped how we do our work. We were a classic food kitchen for about 35 years. And then we reformed ourselves into a combination hybrid of a meal service program, which we still have our own meal service sites, but we also bring hot and prepared meals to over 105 locations throughout Santa Clara and San Mateo counties, so that it's easier for people to get to us and the meals that we have to give to them.
If you'd like to support the important and good work Loaves and Fishes does, you can scan the QR code that's in the center of your screen right now. You can also head to ktvu.com/givingday anytime.
The ringing of the